This thing I don't think has ever been cleaned. Bird feathers, some dog hair, some cat hair. So that's all gonna have to be replaced. That's a nice bird's nest in it. Doors rotted out, drywall seam is cracking. Holes in the tub. This bathroom's getting completely gutted as well because there's water damage. Welcome back to Mr. Post Frame. My name is Paul, and today we are at the whole house remodel. I'm going to be running vent fans outside of the house. When the roofer replaced the roof, they cut all the vents off and never vented them back outside, which can cause some major problems. My question for you is, do you prefer vents through the roof, through the sidewall, or through the soffit? I'm going to show you what my preference is in this video, but before we get started, for those of you who are new, my goal is to help you guys build your dream, help you figure out how to do stuff on your own so that you can save money and so you can actually achieve your goals. But let's go ahead and jump into the video. One of the last things I have to do electrically is I have to put this new vent fan in this upstairs bathroom. I replaced the two downstairs. It was a pretty easy swap. I have access in the attic. The other ones were in floor joist. This one I have access, so I'm gonna go up in the attic, remove it, then I'll be able to install the new one much easier. The thing that I have to do with all three vent fans is I have to vent them to the outside, because when the roof was redone, the roofer just took the roof vents off and left all of the vents venting in the attic. So I'm gonna climb up in here, see what I gotta do. It's like it's gonna be 45 degrees today, so it's a perfect day to do all this. All right, so there's the vent fan over there. I know I've showed this in earlier videos when I was up here, but I'm gonna dig all that insulation out. Get myself a path over there. I have some more flexible duct that's insulated. You definitely want to use insulated duct, or that's just going to sweat. That hot warm air is going to come in there. That's like a plastic type stuff, and it's just going to condense. So I'll replace that with some insulated duct, and we'll get this thing vented outside. All right, we got the sun buried. You can see all of the holes. So there's tons of air leakage that happens here. I'm going to take this whole thing out. Looks like I got a couple screws. Got my hole ready. Got to replace a little piece of siding because the siding cracked instead of cut. We'll get the new one mounted. I'm going to see if I can't mount it so the vent is facing this way so it doesn't have that tight turn. And then it can just come up and right out the side there. So kill the power, get all this hooked up. Alright, got that out of the way. So when I drilled this out, it just cracked. Probably because it's this old, so I'm just going to make a new piece here. All right, so my personal preference is to run vents through the sidewall or soffits, and you'll see later in the video I'm going to do the other two vent fans through the soffit. This in particular one is on the back side of the house, so nobody is going to be able to see this vent. You can get blocks to mount your penetations through for vinyl siding. I just went through the siding itself. It's tucked up under the soffit, and as long as this piece can expand to the left and to the right, there will be no issues. So there's how it'll sit. I know you can get blocks and stuff, but this is up under the soffit, and so I'll screw that down. I'll still be able to expand this way and this way, and then I'll just seal along the top and the sides. Should be good to go. I absolutely hate working off of ladders. 15-20 feet up in the air. Do some house wrap repair. All right, so I got that all prepared, or repaired, I should say. Now I got to get this underneath. I got that all lined up. I got to get this couple nails put in this piece, get that lapped over, and then we can get our vent put in. Alright, all I did was put 2 screws up here, put Lexel around the top edge, plus I put it on before, and that thing is rock solid, so I'm only going to put 2 screws in it. Alright, we have all of our neutrals together. We got our fan hooked, or our light hooked to the black wire, fan hooked to the red wire, and then our ground. So somehow I got to get that all in there. And there's these boxes that I got, these fans, there's just not a lot of room there. There should be a lot more, but we'll get it in there, and then we'll get, I got to get a 3/4 inch spacer because this one's not quite as big as that hole, so I need to space it over so that the vent covers everything. Alright, so I got that on there. I'm going to go cut my piece to put in there. I'll get that screwed on, get this screwed on here, test this, and then I'll get my insulated duct hooked up from there to there, and then I'll seal around the edge there. Should be good to go. It's pretty much already sealed from me putting that stuff on there from the beginning. Before we're all said and done, I will get this all spray foamed closed around this. I just got to cut this to length and attach it there, and then we'll get our spray foam and get that done. Alright, before I go ahead and spray foam that all closed, put this fan in here, make sure it turns on. Alright, that cover's nice. Light works. Fan works. So go up there and spray foam. I hope you can see that. This is just 220 drywall sandpaper, and I just cut it in half. I'm just going to use it as a screen, so when I put the spray foam down, it doesn't go down into the leak into the bottom. Alright guys, I sealed that all up. I'm going to put some tape over that hole. Other than that, should be good to go. I'll let this all set up, and then we will put all this insulation back over. Alright guys, now that I got the vent fan in, I don't want to cut through the roof, and it's really easy access to this soffit vent over here. There's no windows, no anything like that, so I'm going to be using these easy soffit vents. First thing everybody says is, well, it allows hot, moist air to come into your attic space. Well, all you have to do is you have to block off that section, and plus these mount to the fascia board. And then you have this directional cover. And so it directs the exhaust out away from the house anyway. And they work awesome. So I'm gonna get these put in. It's as easy as climbing up in there, screwing this to the fascia board, marking out my hole, cutting it, and then hooking on my ductwork. I already got all the ductwork ran over to where it needs to go. So this is the piece right here that gets screwed to the fascia board, and then you snap this piece in. You can position this however you want. You can rotate it left, right. Then this is the other clamp that goes on there. And then this screws on from underneath. All the hardware you need comes with it. So I'm gonna climb from the attic and get it done. All right guys, to mark my hole, I just laid this out here where I wanted it. Like so. And then I took a pencil and traced it. I did that in 2 spots, and then I just used 1-inch hole saw to get this hole started. And now I'll use a snip to cut that out. So I start out by trying to cut the holes out from up in the attic. I get as much as I can, but I can't make the turn. So then I'll go outside and finish the cut off of a ladder. All right, I got both holes cut, so I'm gonna go mount the units inside, and then I'll come back out here and put my covers on. It's much easier to plan venting on a new house. You can do sidewall vents on the backside where people can't see them. On the sides of the houses, you can use these easy soffit vents. The nice thing about them is they blend in and you can't even tell that they are there. I don't like to run vents through the roof because that's where you're gonna have the best chance for a leak, whereas a sidewall vent or a soffit vent are much less likely to leak. All right guys, so I have those all hooked up, and what I'm going to do is I took the vent out of this section, and then I'm going to fill this all and block this all off. So if there was any hot moist air that wanted to suck up in here, it can't get up in here because this is all blocked off. The section between that truss, there's a vent right there. The next vent is over a couple bays, and the next vent that way is over a couple bays. So I'm just going to block this off, and then it won't be an issue. So if you look right there, when the air comes on, that damper opens. I can't get it open with my fingernail thing, but it flies open when the fan's on and then closes when it's not. See, these are directional louvers, so I'm going to have it so it's blowing the hot, humid air away. Just fit that in there. And that is it. So you can see they're all the way out by the fascia board. The louvers face out here. This is all blocked off. The next vent is way down there. And then the next vent is way down there. So we are good to go.